that comes up.
My hair.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Not KFF Photoshop Challenge. This week, the topic was Thirst Daddy, or Greg Miller with a mustache. We did want to start off this episode very quickly by bringing up this photo here. We are going to be doing this episode in tribute to Jason Hale, who passed away pretty recently. And Matt Ferguson did this amazing art piece for him a few days ago, I think, that is very, very nice. So we just wanted to mention that before we get started.
So real quick, some of you guys may not know him as Jason. Some of you guys may know him as Hales Bells 69. On Twitter, he was a huge contributor to the Kind of Funny community. You may have seen a video where Greg Miller talks about how he created the hashtag PS We Love You. He was a huge supporter of everything Kind of Funny, whether you were a community member trying to do your own thing, just like us. He was a huge supporter of the Simply Sassy stuff. He had comments on the YouTube page, comments on the Twitter. He had one of the deciding votes that made Greg Miller the Halloween King for our Halloween King episode. But he was just an absolute amazing person and great icon of the community, and really an exemplary ideal of what the Kind of Funny community strives to be. Those people that are always trying to lift other people up instead of bring them down. And it's absolutely just devastating that we lost such an amazing member of the community, and so young too. I think he was only 41, which is just too freaking young to lose somebody. But yeah, this is an amazing rendition of Jason by Matt. He says, "I owed him a portrait. Hope you like it, bud. Rest in peace, Jason." And he, back in May, messaged, "This is amazing. I want to someday be drawn like one of your French girls, Jack." And you can see he's got a bunch of love here from the Kind of Funny community. Erica and Al, the Predator Tribesmen, wanted to make sure that I gave them a special shout out on the show because I was just on another podcast with them. And yeah, I mean, everybody loved him. And it's just really sad that he's gone. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, to say that it was a shock is an understatement. Like, I was just messaging him like the week before. Like, he's a really good friend. He's always been such a huge supporter of myself and everyone in the community. He was a huge supporter of the show and watched it every week. So yeah, this hit pretty hard for everyone, I think. And I think the thing with Jason, like, say, he was everyone's biggest fan. Like, he was supporting everyone in the community. Like, you'd pop into Twitter and there would always be a nice message. I first actually met him, like, in terms of chats and going back and forward, when he actually just messaged me to do a Photoshop of all things for his friend. He just wanted to mess with his friend a little bit for his birthday and like Photoshop it him. So like, I think it was like Dora the Explorer. Like, it was. And then that's sort of where we started having our back and forth, but just an amazing person. Yeah, like I said, just everyone's biggest fan and possibly one of the nicest people on the face of the planet. And yeah, we love you, buddy. Yeah.
Real quick, just to show how sudden this was, you can see that he changed his name to Mary Jason, and with the Santa emoji. So I mean, this was a very sudden thing that happened. It wasn't, I think it was a shock to just about everybody. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Make sure this one's a good one for him.
Absolutely.
Okay. So let's get started. So this is the starter image for the show. It's under my account because I failed here. You can see, I'm not gonna lie, I've been so enthralled with hashtag PS5, hashtag Demon Souls that I forgot to post the reminder for the Simply Sassy vids, hashtag not KFAF Photoshop Challenge. I figured I'd just post it on my account and call it a day, hashtag failure. And here we go, the first Photoshop of the
Phil,
day.
can I just
Amazing.
ask, how do you go from the Fantastic Four Rahul Photoshop to this? Like, how's that happened? I just...
So, for reference here, I recently made a Photoshop of Raul Coley as Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four, and it kind of blew up. He retweeted it actually last week after filming our last episode, and it kind of exploded. So I have a very well done Photoshop of Raul Coley that's flying around the internet. So to go from that to this is definitely one of those things that I should probably retire now, because obviously I won't get any higher than where I was.
Oh god,
Obviously.
So what's a reference here? Because I'm just pretty much disturbed right now.
What do you mean? It's just Greg with his shirt off, isn't it?
All right.
Is this Nacho Libre?
This is Nacho Libre, yes.
Can you explain the hat? Was Greg already wearing the hat?
Yeah, Greg was already wearing the hat. That's his regular
Antlers.
Yeah, that he wears all the time.
This is a great job, buddy. This is a great shot.
But it was a lot of fun.
How did you find such a high resolution shot of that movie? That surprises me the most.
I literally just searched Nacho Libre in Google, and that's what came up. And I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect.
It is perfect. You've reached the pinnacle of perfection here, photoshopping. You know?
That's what we call it.
So how's Demon Souls going?
What's that?
How's Demon Souls going?
Oh, it's going very good.
Is this one of the bosses? Is this what you're referring to, Robin? Is this the fifth boss? Is this what we're going to come across, Robin?
This is actually what my character looks like in game.
No, is it?
We know one thing. We know one thing, Ben. Gage won't come across it anytime soon.
Oh no!
Sorry,
Why would
buddy.
you do that?
So
Gage,
for
if you
those
want
of
to
you who
bounce
don't
him.
know, Gage does not have a PlayStation 5, which is a problem that a lot of people have right now. He's not the only one that doesn't have a PlayStation 5.
But on this show right now, he is the only one.
But on this show, he is the only person that did not get a PlayStation 5.
Robin, what's the unofficial title of the show? Could you just remind me?
4 out of 5 PlayStation 5s.
Fair enough. Hold on to that. Hold on to that, Robin. I'll come back to you later with that.
Okay.
Should we move on, lads?
Yeah. Sorry. Next up, we have this beautiful.
Oh wow! God.
Oh wow! This is perfect.
Can we enhance it? Can we click on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy!
Oh! This kid's a wig.
Wait, so
Stand the show.
people don't enjoy the peanut M&Ms? What's going on here?
No. So it's always that Greg is a plain M&Ms guy. So he's the plain M&Ms police.
But then it's not an M&M, surely. It's just chocolate.
That's what M&Ms are.
But no, when you think M&Ms, you think of the peanut M&Ms. That's
No.
M&Ms to me. Yes.
No.
What do we know?
M&Ms
Is this like a
are
UK
just
thing where like
chocolate.
the yellow M&Ms are the
Literally,
main
look at the
ones?
mascots. The mascots themselves are the regular M&Ms.
No, they're
the
not
peanut
regular
ones.
M&Ms.
That's not entirely true. It's the regular M&M and the peanut M&M. Those are the two main mascots when you see them in commercials.
The yellow and red
Fair.
guy.
Yes, the yellow and red.
Yeah,
the red is the
okay.
plain,
But then
the
there's
yellow is
also
the peanut.
the green one, and she's just a regular M&M, right? Maybe she's.
I
she's
believe she's been mascotted for a couple things. She's mint now. Mint M&Ms is one.
Hey, we've got
Nothing,
an M&M store in London, so if you ever come down, let's go together. There's a lot of mascots there.
I love how this is
It's a big
Greg's eyes and then Greg's mustache, and that's it.
That's great too.
And of
No,
course,
it just looks
great.
like Greg
I
is
think
like
M&M's
going
as
into
well.
one of his rants. You know, it just looks like Greg's going into one of his rants, which I really love. It's really authentic.
I just want to know what he's doing with his right hand. You know.
Oh.
Move on. Just move on.
All right.
Okay,
Moving on.
I'm just gonna bring it up on screen right now for everybody watching. I just typed in regular M&Ms on Google. Regular. The original candy has a semi-sweet chocolate filling, which, upon introduction of other variations, was branded as the plain or normal variety. So get the fuck out, Kamel.
Hey, Robin, what would you rate Gage's opinion out of 5?
That's not an opinion. That's an actual proven fact.
4
that-
out of 5. Yeah.
that the plain chocolate ones are legit, the normal M&Ms, and you're wrong. If
Can we
you think
rename
peanut
this
M&Ms are.
episode? We'll just rename this episode Simply Sassy Air Dirty Laundry Live.
Oh god.
I feel
Okay.
like we're taking away from Ellie Zelda's data, David's wonderful Photoshop here.
That's amazing.
said-
Oh, that's
That is
awesome.
amazing.
Okay,
I don't know.
you're gonna have to educate me, guys. What's this a reference to?
I have no idea, dude.
I have no idea why this grown ass man is with these children.
It just
Oh
works
god.
really well.
Oh
though.
god.
That's a regular Sunday for Greg.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I hope someone's
Sorry,
done
Greg.
Kenny now. I should have done Kenny from South Park.
You know what?
Greg.
We're gonna get a lot of crap for this because this has to be some movie reference
You
that we're
guys-
just not understanding.
Oh my god, you guys are so young. I hate you.
Wait, what is this from, Gage?
It's a Christmas Story.
What's that?
What is the Christmas story? Is this the
That
one where he
Christmas
shoots,
did not end well. That's
is
for
this,
sure.
is this the one where he shoots his eye out with a BB
Yeah.
gun? Oh, okay. So is that who Greg is supposed to be?
Yes.
See,
He's
he doesn't
Ralphie.
have his iconic glasses, so I'm confused.
That's right. Gage has had a lot of time to watch Christmas TV, evidently.
Yeah, apparently, I see his glasses, and that's how I know him. Without those, I'm lost.
With no PlayStation 5, I have too much time on my hands.
Oh,
Well, you didn't get one, Gage.
you know what I think would
Fuck you.
have been interesting for this Photoshop is if they used the young Greg when he's got those circular glasses on, and then just put Greg's mustache on that.
That would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
good too.
Can I just say,
about it?
early in this episode, right? Can someone just screen like shot Gage? And next week's challenge would be, what is Gage doing whilst everyone else is playing PlayStation?
Are you
Sorry,
just
Gage.
trying to make Gage leave?
Do you know what? I'm just making up for lost time.
No,
It's been a
you
while.
can't- Gage literally produces this show. You cannot make him leave.
He can,
All
however,
all right.
he
I
can, however,
apologize.
put you out of the group though.
I apologize. I apologize.
No, I would like.
New name,
I-
Kumal apologizes.
I would
Kamel
like to
apologizes
say-
for what he said.
Besides not getting the reference because I'm a dum dum and haven't seen this movie in probably 25 years,
I see it every year. It's like
I would like to say that his blending job here is pretty great, like matching kind of the
Yeah.
very
yeah.
good.
noise
Really good.
and everything. Very good Photoshop, David. Thank you so much for your submission. I'm sorry that only Dave got the reference.
Were you about to sneeze, Gage?
No, I was yawning.
Next up,
Which isn't much
we have our
better.
very own Robin GL.
Oh god.
Hey.
Oh god.
Oh my
So
god. Is this why you've been on that whatever her name is, like hype recently? Is that why you've been simping really hard for her? Because of
This
this?
is the result of this.
I like that you actually tagged her in it.
I can't have anything nice in life without Robin trying to ruin it for me. You know?
Terrible.
Did she respond
Yes.
to your
Not
Right
yet.
up, right up
It's-
here, he says, "He's that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. He's that thirst guy." Duh.
And like the chorus, instead of that like instrumental, I can just hear Greg's laughing, but just like looped as the instrumental. It's just horrible.
I hear Kevin's laugh for some reason. It just fits more.
That would work as well.
I
Oh,
just want to know
God.
why this stupefied look works so well on her face.
I love it. I love it. The right eyebrow is like it seems way hairier than the left.
Yeah.
It works perfectly.
To be honest, that's her eyebrows.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really, really.
Abort.
I think you just insulted a minor.
Is it too late to start the show over?
It's not a minor anymore. So Ben can't get arrested for it.
Yes, this works way too well, and I don't understand why.
Can you believe Gage is missing like Jeff's thing today for this?
Yeah.
Wah wah wah.
Oh, God.
To be fair, they'd probably be talking about the PlayStation 5 just as much there. So
That's probably why. Hey, Robin, I love you.
Yeah.
Never do this again. Just never do this.
I won't.
Thank you.
Robin, I love you. Do this every week. Just
I will.
change whatever our topic is to Billie Eilish.
Robin, one of us is closer to you than the other.
It'll be
Geographically wise.
our version of the Milk Mommy. It'll be the Simply Sassy version of
Billie
Milk
Eilish.
Mommy. It'll just be Billie Eilish with whoever's face, like because we've been talking about maybe doing SnowBikeMike for next week's challenge. Just SnowBikeMike's face right here.
Oh my God.
It's a better mascot than the Sasquatch.
We'll call it.
Hey.
We'll call it
Hype
Hype
guy.
Guy.
Hey.
We don't want to get shut down.
Next
This is the
up we
Billie
have
Eilish show.
our very own Ben. Please be excited.
Oh yes, yes, I get this reference. Finally.
Oh my God.
This is
Now,
brilliant. This
Are
is
both
funny.
these
fantastic.
Paul Giamatti? Like they look like Paul Giamatti to
Neither
me.
of them are Paul Giamatti.
Oh, I don't know why, but his face on these bodies totally reminds me of Paul Giamatti.
It definitely does.
Greg would make a great Ron Swanson. Honestly, he would.
Oh, totally.
Sure.
But I can
That
imagine
works way too
more
well.
like more. I can imagine Greg being more like the one on the right than the one on the left. 100%.
Just depending on what show he's doing, you know. If
Yeah.
it's something professional, like We Have Cool Friends, it's on the left.
Like
If it's
right,
funny
right,
podcast, it's on the right.
is, yeah, right is like We Have Cool Friends. Left is like charity stream. Greg. Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
if you
fantastic.
don't know the joke, Busan is apparently like a Korean coffee drink that Greg drinks before a show to get like that extra level of devil inside of him.
Extra level of devil.
I'm also
No,
not
it's like
sure
you said,
it's
like
a real
devil
thing.
did him.
I'm not
So-
sure it's a real drink because I've googled it and it's very hard to try and find anything in relation to Busan coffee, and that is apparently how you spell it
you're
according to
looking-
Greg's tweets.
You're looking on the Middle Earth sort of Wikipedia.
Yeah,
than-
you're definitely in the wrong place.
I haven't watched KF content in a while. And I didn't get the joke. So I thought Busan was a woman. And I thought, what the fuck did she, what did she do to Greg?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I want to know. who
Robin, do you want to
Busan
leave
is.
now or later?
Can I meet this woman, please?
Oh my God.
Oh man, that's perfect.
I don't want to imagine you like that, Phil. Please, God.
So next week's
Don't
challenge.
worry, you won't have to imagine it. Ben's gonna do it as soon as we're done.
Oh God. Oh, God. You wonder
so-
why I've stayed off Twitter.
Next up,
Yeah, it's,
we have a very prolific contributor to the show, especially recently. Dan Hink has just been killing it with entries.
Yes.
He's been doing like 2 or 3 a week, so he's just been absolutely nailing it.
Let's go,
First,
Dan. Let's
we
go.
have Kind of funny, the logo.
That's great.
If
Oh,
the
it's
logo was a
amazing.
person, here we are. Kind of funny.
I believe that. That definitely.
Why is
That
he
is the
so,
logo.
like, traumatized?
That's the logo personified, you know.
You know, on the outside, the logo has a little half smile, but on the inside, this is exactly what it looks like.
The same energy.
Yeah. This is like that Inside Out one that we had a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like what's
Right,
going on in the logo's head.
Exactly. This little guy is running that logo. Oh man, this is brilliant. I like the fade here, where it goes from the
Oh yeah,
black
really nice.
to the like fade gradient. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Um,
Steven Spielberg like 90s film. Maybe very early 90s.
so okay, this is now I want to talk about old. Do you know what this is from, Ben?
Oh, was it Spaceballs?
Yes.
I was gonna say it looks like Greg being like, "Hey, I'm Greg, and welcome to Jackass." Safety helmet, like.
Hi, I'm Greg. Welcome to KFF.
All right. Next up, we're about to ruin your eyeballs once again with another.
Ben, you did
please
so
be
well in the last
excited.
one.
Here we go.
Please don't- No.
Can we prove it?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not too bad.
Now I
Guys,
understand why they call him Thirst Daddy. This personifies it for me. That's I'd have to ask questions of myself if I saw him in real life, to be honest with you.
Oh, today is either a best or worst show. I have no idea.
would you give up Pokemon for this man, Kumail?
I mean, you're asking a bit too much there, but I'd give up something, that's for sure.
What if the P in PI stands for Pokemon and he also loves Pokemon?
Well, it's basically Gregnum's like, "Hi, I'm Gregnum. Pikachu's inside," and I'll get in the car and regret it immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
What is happening?
I don't know, Robert. I've got no idea.
So just before this podcast, Ben was on what he calls his clean podcast, which is the official unofficial podcast. So we've got to like crank his mind back over to the dark side.
I don't know if I'd use the word clean. I think the last episode we said penis probably about 39 times.
Hey, penis is a clinical term, Ben.
It was when we were discussing episode Naked of New Girl. So
All right, let's stop the count of how many times Ben said that word, and let's move on before we get in trouble.
All right. Next up, we have another entry from Dan Hink.
yeah,
Oh God, yes, yes.
this is
Oh,
perfect.
man.
Alternate universe game over Greggy if he's stuck in the newspaper industry. Here we
Oh,
go. Brilliant.
So good.
Like I can
Yeah,
just imagine Greg screaming, "Just where's my photos of like where's my count of Busan?"
Yeah. Where's my Busan? Peter.
I was gonna say it's perfect, and it's very near perfect. The only thing potentially that would have made it just absolutely perfect would be like shirtless Spider-Man in the article behind it.
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yes.
But this is amazing. This is
I'd
incredible.
love to see Greg like audition for a J. Jonah Jameson or something like that. Just like in anything. I think it would be
Sure.
perfect.
This is so good.
Next Marvel Lego, they'll have to cast him for
Yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Fantastic.
What a shop job. This is incredible.
Absolutely beautiful.
I can imagine Nick as Peter Parker. It would just make sense.
Ben, never say shop job again, please.
Shop job.
Oh yeah, shop job.
All right, see you later, guys.
That's
You know-
what we in the biz call it, Robin. Okay.
Last
All right.
last time Ben gave me
I
What
a
would
shop,
business are you in? Oh my God.
last time Ben gave me a shop job, I had lockjaw for a week.
Oh my God.
Just move on, please, for the love of God. Move on.
In the show.
He's dead. Move on.
Next time we have this beautiful piece.
Oh
from
my
Ben, please be excited.
I love Andy.
Ben went
Now,
absolutely nuts this week.
Now, don't you think Greg Miller cross Will Ferrell looks like Mitch Dyer?
Oh God.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
It does, right?
you're not wrong.
That is definitely Greg's face on Will Ferrell's body. I was just
You're-
surprised with that hair. It just looks just like Mitch Dyer.
Your deep fake technology scares me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like
That's
it's
just-
such a
Ben
weird.
could frame any of us, and like we wouldn't have a chance. It's like,
It's such
no,
a
I
weird
can't even explain
blending.
that. I just don't remember it.
Andy just looks like Tony Stark. That's it.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
But that's just Andy, you know?
Yeah.
That's
like-
I
Andy
love,
all the time.
I love
Andy
how
normally.
Ben just kept the mustache as is, even though Andy wants it to connect. He's like, nah,
Yep.
not even in your Photoshop dreams. This is gonna
To be
happen.
fair though, I feel like in this particular shot, he looks more like Howard Stark, like Tony's
True.
dad, with the way he's got
He's
his
got
hair
Howard
parted and the
Stark's
style of
hair,
suit.
definitely, but he's still got the Tony Stark.
He's got the
Yeah.
vibe. The
Papa.
vibes are coming off him.
Papa?
Now, for people watching at home, if you see this, you run, okay? If you see this in real life, you get the hell out of there.
100%.
Ben,
I'd argue if you see it, it's too late. Just resign yourself to the fate. You know, it's too late at that point.
So let
Man,
it
did
take
you consider changing it to Andy Man?
Oh,
Well, that would have been perfect. Why didn't I think of that?
man.
That's why I need to consult you with every Photoshop problem.
Yeah.
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 So
No,
Yeah,
no one can
quite
pay for
bad.
his health insurance to deal with that. I'm a
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could.
therapy bill.
no pun
So
for you
Ben,
on the
where's my
title.
paycheck, by the way? Where is
What's
it?
it, buddy?
Where's my paycheck? I've been your lawyer for like 6 months now. Come on.
Oh, it's in the post. It's in the post. It just takes a little while to come from the Shire, you know.
I got you. Got you.
So we have this title font here, Anchorman, but then we have the Legend of Greg Busan Gundy.
Yeah, that was a bit of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good.
A bit.
It's good though.
It kind of works though.
All right. Next up, we have the last entry from Dan Hink. Here we go.
Yes, Dan. Oh,
Repurposing
love
this
it.
for the Photoshop challenge.
Yes,
Oh,
this is
God, so
that
good.
Bill Murray, right?
I
Bill
think
Murray
so.
and the Life Aquatic. Is that what it's called?
Bill
I
Murray.
think that's right.
More like I'm worried. Haha.
Ha ha ha
Now-
ha.
I would like to point out. Look at this reflection back here.
That's
Oh
great.
damn!
Oh wow.
Is that the orange beanie? Am I crazy?
That is the
No,
orange
that's
thing. Yeah.
That's it, dude.
So that's supposed to
Dang.
be Jan.
You can even see the person in the background taking the photo as well in the
Right,
reflection.
right.
Greg is the kind of
Pretty
person to
fantastic.
have a half-eaten apple right next to him, isn't he?
Yep, 100%.
Just to prove a point.
You know, honestly, he probably didn't even take the bite out of it. Somebody else did. It's not an Oreo, you know. But
Yeah,
this is
not-
great.
Yeah, not a reference I get, but amazing work on the reflection.
Still a great shop job. This is
Missed
absolutely
opportunity
fun.
there. The apple should have been replaced with an avocado.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's a deep cut though. That's a
Yeah.
deep cut.
That is a pretty deep cut. That's awesome.
Did you think that the avocado was there and it's gone though? That's why he's so shocked.
Maybe it's in his
Sad?
pocket.
Oh, someone replaced his avocado with an apple.
Someone
That's-
stole the avocado.
Oh.
Who knows?
Oh.
We
Was it
stole them
Colin?
though.
All right. So next up, we have another Photoshop entry from me. So here we go.
Oh, here we are.
Fair.
Early on in the whole mustache thing, Greg compared himself to Raul Coley. So I decided to
Oh.
make this beautiful piece
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
where you can
It had to
see
be done.
our boy Raul Coley here looking all sexy as Owen from Bly Manor, and then replaced with Greg.
Looking something.
Looking,
He looks...
Please go back to the other image.
I feel like there people are wondering. He's wondering if people are enjoying his food. Where he's like, "Oh yeah, look at her enjoy that food."
So here's what I've got in mind. He's just passed an interview to get a job,
Mhm.
and then he's like, "Yeah, I can totally bake. He's totally baking." He's got into the job. He's like, "Oh fuck, what do I do next?"
Right? Yeah, that's this one here. That's this.
You might be
Just-
wondering why I called you here. Wow.
Same as the last Photoshop. If you see this, you run. Okay, you don't want to eat what this person's putting in your food.
This you want all of that food in your
You
mouth.
run to it.
This, yeah, you run to it. You run straight for it. This you run away from. You run as fast and far as you can. The horror movie starts here.
In this one, you're the food.
Oh, no.
It actually does look like a start of a horror
Cooks-
film. It's like
cooks
there's some
good
people on the
food.
table and Greg's just standing up like, "Hello, shall we get started?" What?
This looks like a really easy spot the difference.
right.
It's like the beanie, the person's face. That's it.
one of them
Hey,
can go
hey,
near a
hang on,
school, the other
hang
one can't.
Look at the arms. Look at the arms.
Very good color matching.
Look at those
Whoa.
arms.
Wow.
That's crazy,
Very,
dude.
very good.
But so yeah, here he cooks good food. Here he cooks you.
Nice. Love it.
Now I had a fun thing that we did here. I had a fun thing. So I'll read this to you guys because Kumail will appreciate this. I must ask you all a question. Recently, Game Over Greggy shaved his beard and thought he looked better than Raul Coley with his new facial hair. I'll live them both, but for this week's Simply Sassy KFF Photoshop Challenge, I want to hear from you, Doe, who wore it best. And then I have a wonderful pun, who wore a mustache breast. and we have Raul Coley dominating the 30 votes.
We find out who voted Greg, and we get them banned from Twitter immediately. They don't deserve that kind of power. They don't deserve voting powers.
Robin's awfully quiet now.
Alright, are you ready to move on to the next one?
Absolutely. Let's do
Anyone?
it. We've let this one bake long enough.
Yeah. That was a piece of cake.
I like Camille's better.
Grammar and pun lessons.
All right, here we go.
How are you doing, Gage?
Oh.
Great.
Gage has a headache.
So we've got another Ben submission here. I think it's his second to last of the week, and we've got this beautiful rendition of Superman.
I think we all mustache Ben a question. Why?
I don't know, dude.
You do know just because you have the technology doesn't mean you have to use it. You can take a break.
With great technology comes great responsibility, you know?
You know, Kumail, but there was a large controversy about this film when, he had to go back and refilm with a mustache. So it's only fair that we show what the mustache looked like.
Exactly, that's the joke.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the story.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I approve of it, despite the story, but
I'm gonna clip that clip out, which without that bit in there, it's gonna say I'm Kumail and I approve this clip. Photoshop.
I will say I would love to hear Greg's rendition of Superman in like an animated film or something. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty great.
And it'd probably be like a dream come true for him. So I hope for
Wish we
the
could
best.
super ban Ben.
Oh,
That was pretty lame. I can admit that was lame.
Camille, they've all been lame, okay? Don't.
Look, just because you hate Christmas.
and puns.
Yeah. Gage just hates fun, and that's why he doesn't have a PlayStation 5. Anyway.
Next up, we have our last submission.
Just remember who produces this fucking show.
Oh God!
I don't think this one's ever going up. I think it's
like a
going
line I should not be visiting.
This will be the first time Gage edits.
You're gonna have to do a few things. Oh God!
It's gonna be only 5 minutes long because that's the 5 minutes that I'm not in agony.
This is probably my favorite out of the lot.
Hi guys, welcome to the Photoshop challenge.
Good.
What a great show! The end.
All you need to do is believe, and he just picks up the Oreo, but it's not butter.
He literally just takes the Jason bit and just puts that up because that's the only wholesome bit of this entire show so far.
You can see it in his eyes. He just wants us to end this torture.
So next up,
We've got nothing else to do this evening, so.
Kumail, stop!
Damn.
It's like everyone's had like a perfectly normal Photoshop challenge for the past 5 weeks. I just come on and Gage can please.
hey, Gage, are you afraid of Thanksgiving this year? Are you afraid of Thanksgiving this year? Because I'm pretty sure you're a turkey and you're getting roasted.
Just end the show. Anyway. Keep refreshing on Walmart and you'll get your PS5 because all you're going to do is believe. Thanks, David. He teamed me up without realizing.
I can just see Gage is going to branch off and do the not KFAF Photoshop.
Not simply sassy, not KFAF.
The not simply sassy, not KFAF Photoshop challenge.
Like, well, we haven't got any submissions this week. See you next time.
Let's get this shit back on course.
I do want to ask.
I don't think we can.
Don't decide. Gage, did you try to put Thirst Daddy in Unreal 4? And if not, can you do it for next week?
Oh no, I haven't. I have to do that.
That would be fucking awesome. Oh god, he did Milk Mommy
okay.
in Unreal, so yeah, it's only right. It's
Yeah, I
only
have
right.
a milk
So-
mommy like landmass under an ocean in Unreal Engine 4. It's hilarious.
Oh god.
So-
No, this is my favorite so far, guys. I have to.
This is incredible.
It's just it just fits, especially with the hat. It just
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to point out that we've been sitting on this for a while, and it says all you ever need is to be nice and friendly.
Oh god.
That's good timing. That's
That is perfect timing.
wow.
I would also like to say this is from David Elizelda's dada, who after this will probably never submit to the show ever again.
I don't think anyone is. I'm not. I'm not submitting next week.
Oh, that makes a welcome relief, though, Ben.
Damn.
And the reason
what's
being
nice?
is right up here it says swallow, and I'm going to say this episode has been hard to swallow.
Ah.
And look, he put a milk mummy in there. Look to the left, the weird frog milk mummy.
Look to the left.
Which left?
No photoshopping required. It just has that milk
Right,
mummy look.
right.
It's perfect.
Oh no, I did reference the Photoshop a few times when I was roasting Gage.
But you
Yeah.
see, he's looking for another group right now. I can see.
Hey Mario.
I'm
Sitting on SnowBikeMike right now.
I'm gonna
Jeff, is it too
download.
late to join the call?
And next Photoshop.
It's from
Next
Ben.
up, we've got Ben. Please be excited
Yes,
with his final
yes.
entry.
Busan is nice.
I told you it'd come up later in the show.
Oh,
No.
I saw this on Instagram, and straight it blows my mind how well you've blended it in to the fact that
Thanks, buddy.
he genuinely looks like Borat.
Thanks, buddy.
It's so
No, can
good.
anyone-
Imagine
can anyone
Greg are like this as well.
Oh,
Can anyone read the subtitle to the movie?
Yeah, it says Greg Rot, cultural learning.
No, in
of
Borat voice. You
Busan
gotta do it in the
for-
Borat voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
in the Borat voice.
Greg
I
Wright,
don't-
cultural
Okay.
learnings for Busan will make benefit glorious nation of kind of Afghanistan.
That's the one.
Wow,
that's not racist.
Thank you, man.
Wow, wow,
Thank
wee
you,
wow.
It's alright, I'm brown too.
man.
And if you haven't seen Borat, you can't call anything racist.
Borat 2 is so good, dude.
It's really good.
It should have stopped at the first one.
This is glorious, Ben. We've actually
Thanks,
had
buddy.
two good Photoshop challenge entries this week.
Thanks,
The
dude.
first one and this one. Yeah, they're on one in
It's
this
so
one.
good.
I don't know. You seem to like this one quite a bit.
No.
It made you feel things, didn't it?
Now this image is offensive to me. All right.
What?
I don't mind if we're mean to Gage, but not me, please.
Hey. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Right here, guys. Right here. All you ever need to be is nice and friendly. Okay. All right. Let's get back on
Sit
track
down.
here.
Listen to Ellie's eldest daughter, okay? Come on.
Yeah. He's trying to teach his two daughters, like morals. Okay.
Oh, man, I hope they don't
This
listen to
is
the
not
show.
the way to do that.
Oh, no. No one
Alright.
listens to this show. It's
Next
fine.
up, we have our second to. Oh, Robin. Next up, we have our second to last submission, which is from Stephen M. Sousa, another constant contributor to the show. Here we go.
Steven!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Thanks to Oreo, we finally have something to look forward to in 2021
Oh my
with Game
God.
Over Greggy trying 2 new flavors to celebrate. Here's a hashtag NotKFA Photoshop challenge for Simply Sassy Vids.
It's amazing.
Does anyone remember that movie, Zombieland?
Yeah.
Of
It
course.
kind of reminds me of that guy from Zombieland.
That guy.
Oh,
huh?
sure.
That
Like,
guy.
Instead
Woody
of his
Harrelson.
obsession with Twinkies, he's got an obsession with Oreos.
Oreos, yeah. I would like to point out that this is chocolate hazelnut and Java chip, which apparently are the 2 new 21 flavors for Oreos. So look
Whoa.
forward to that.
I can't wait till we don't get it in the UK. Hashtag Brexit.
Oh,
No trade deal. Can't
But
import shit.
You
it
you
says-
voted for Brexit.
I didn't vote for Brexit.
You can't complain, Kumail.
I
You
didn't
voted.
vote for it.
Are there any
Don't be
other
mad
issues
because you
we
can't
want
come in the
to?
country, Robin.
We
After
need you,
terrorised
Kumail,
me
and you
last
left
time.
us. You know.
You don't need us.
So this
I remember
says
getting roasted at the airport because we're leaving Europe. It's like, maybe try and get these off. Was it off duty? I can't remember the word for it, but basically discounted cigarettes. Come back next year when you're out of the European Union.
so it
Brexit,
says
something all of
come
our
to where
American
the
fans know a lot about. So thank you guys for that.
So it says, come to where the flavor is. Come to Oreo Oration. Something to look forward to in 2021. So I don't know what this ad was originally, but I love how he like did the noise matching and color matching really well. Like I don't know where Greg begins and this dude ends.
Yeah, it's perfect, dude.
And then I really want to know what the like. Is this a real ad? I don't know.
It's
This is dope.
gotta
It is
be.
now. It
It's
is now.
gotta be an ad for like, I don't know, a home and garden store in Michigan or something. I don't know.
Right? Home and garden store. This is great though. Thank
No,
you
but
so
if,
much.
if this guy offers you candy from a van, you say no. Okay.
You want to taste my new Oreos? Step into the.
I just want you to come over here and I'm gonna hand you one of these Oreos and I want you to try one out and tell me what you think for Oreo Oration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
when Greg gets a hold of you, Oreo oral.
Oh no,
Oh, come here.
no.
This episode's never coming out.
All right, last up we have a very wholesome entry from the wonderful Jessie
Let's see if I can ruin it.
At Spider Felix. She says, my entry for this week's show, ever since Game Over Greggy shaved his beard into a mustache, I can't stop thinking of him as a gritty film noir private investigator. So she gave us this wonderful image.
Oh, so good.
Greg.
amazing.
She's taken a joke and actually made it into a thing that is actually feasible.
I like this down here. Hashtag thirst daddy.
That's
Keeping the
the
joke
thing,
alive.
though.
Amazing.
Rick is like a serious, like noir cop. It's like, yeah, that is Thirst Daddy in its like element.
I agree.
It works very well.
You can
Do we have
see
some
more of
work
her.
in progress stuff?
No, yes, we do. But you can check out her Twitter at twitter.com/pinkspiderfelix and her Instagram at FloraJessie. Would absolutely recommend checking her stuff out.
I
She's-
love like during the week you can see where she is like with different like
Yeah.
projects she's doing. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
She's great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open up a new tab because I think there's here we go.
Oh yes.
So I'm a filthy liar. I said I wouldn't do one this week, and yet here we are. But I'm trying my damned hardest not to push myself too hard this week, and I won't do an animation that I totally didn't start Shifty Eyes. So apparently, we're getting a book here that shows that she was
Wow.
thinking about doing an animation. It says
Oh.
Simply Sassy Photoshop Challenge 11/16/20 or 16/11/20, depending on your country. Thirst Daddy, Greg Miller. Super Film Noir, PI, Detective Vibes. Don't know what that says.
Maybe looking out the window.
Oh, maybe looking out a window.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a MAY. Perfect, you got it. Maybe looking out a window. Phone rings. I like the little lightning bolts coming off the phone as the sound. And then woman enters in. And then you've got, I assume this is going to be, or was going to be like Greg turning around at his desk or something, which is dope. And then,
That's awesome.
oh yeah, absolutely. So totally Greg with his dirty desk.
His dirty desk.
It's like he's just there for 8 hours a day, just in that pose, just doing nothing. Phone rings out. Oh god, I'd love to see like a series like this, just featuring. Greg.
I'd like to know the color blocking. Like there's got to be some method to the madness here in the color blocking. I wonder what all of it means.
different
Right.
shades of like black or gray or white, sort of for the animation.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is really cool. So we only got those 2 images, and she said, I had a rough weekend / start to the week, and I wasn't doing so well and just stopped doing things. But I realized that these silly illustrations and animations bring me a stupid amount of happiness. And so I kicked myself into gear and tried to work on something. And
Hey,
we are
it
so
brings
happy
us all
that you did,
happiness.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh,
These
I
are
hope you
always
had a week, Jesse.
the most amazing parts of our day, of our Photoshop. Like, we love reviewing these. Real quick, these
Oh,
are
yeah, I
fun.
love these.
She was drawing, apparently playing in a tabletop simulator on Steam. I don't know if you guys know who that is or what that is, but apparently you can draw. And while she was being ganged up on while playing, she decided to draw these fun little things.
That's a delicious looking
Little
taco.
sushi rolls, some pizza and beer, the face, some tacos. Then we got some cookies and a cup. I don't know why we're showing all this on the show, but the reason I brought it up is because of this right here,
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
which is the kind of previs drawing of her entry, which is pretty dope.
Is this like the
Right?
start of Greg planning for Nick's eventual downfall? Do you know
Oh,
how
absolutely.
it's like pranking thing going on? It's like Greg's gonna get him back one day, but he's just not gonna know when. And this is like the start of it.
You
Now,
only
do you think
thought KFAF was coming back.
this is Gregnum PI?
No, it's
Absolutely.
not.
No,
It's
you don't think
cinema-
so? This is
It's not Greg. No, it's not
and more
Greg's
noir.
concept of that. We're parking that straight away from this. This is like perfection right here. Do not take.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. So this one
I
says,
just
it
love
turns
like
out,
every week people just make these insane photoshops and just you get so much mileage out of it. Honestly,
oh my God.
like
Yeah,
I've got
it's
tears in
pretty,
my eyes.
it's pretty
Oh.
insane. Someone mentioned that they would buy these if they were an enamel pin, and I agree, these are dope. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm gonna go back through, but that was our final entry for the week. I'm gonna go back through and kind of show them off one more time. But that closes us out for our final Photoshop entry this week. These were a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who submitted to the show. I will say I've been missing Forrest Kirk. Haven't seen him on in a few weeks. I hope he's doing okay. And yeah, I hope everyone else out there is doing okay. Again, this episode was dedicated to Jason. May he rest in peace. We're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss him a lot. As we hinted at earlier in the show, I think our next subject is the pug man of hype himself, SnowBikeMike.
Or SnowBike hype.
Exactly. Let's just get
That
hype.
was
Let's
terrible,
make some
Camille.
fun.
That was terrible.
You owe us 2 Photoshops next week now, Kamal, okay?
Can you just give me your horrible ones and I'll just submit under my name?
Wow.
We just want to, throw out some love to the hype man himself. Show him that we appreciate what he does.
M&Ms.
So whatever you want to do. Again, thanks Matt for this beautiful drawing.
Yeah,
Whatever
SnowBike's been
you wanna
killing
do.
it lately. Yeah.
Like, we want to see pugs, we want to see Mike. Whether he's doing his streaming thing, whether you want to put him in a movie, just do something nice for SnowBikeMike. Put him out there, give him some love, shout him out. And let's give SnowBikeMike some love this week.
Now I think we do hashtag not KFAF like normal, but also do another hashtag sweet nasty love as well. Send
Sweet
Mike some
nasty love.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
pretty much
Hashtag
Easy.
PS we love you XOXO.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great idea. Let's give it to Jason and hashtag PS we love you.
Hell yeah, I love
XO.
that idea. That's great.
All right.
Anybody,
Close this out, guys?
All right.
anybody got anything they want to plug?
Ben, are you going to be streaming any PlayStation 5?
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Not KF Photoshop Challenge. We'll see you next time. Bye.